995.com. YouTube, Real Talk 995 TV is where you can find us. And download the app. It's probably really important right now because of having some issues with power. We're not at maximum power right now. And if you're having difficulty hearing us or it's a little sketchy, if you download the app, you can listen to us anywhere, anytime. You could be anywhere. And on there, podcast, YouTube, you can call and text us from the app. Just listen to us if you would like to. But it's free, and it doesn't take any time to download it. And again, it's one of the best ways to stay in touch with everything we do. 13 hours of live and local programming, and very proud of that. And by the way, schedule change for today and tomorrow. We know that Leland is out. Skippy is out today. Andrew is off, as well as John. When we've got Brian Dawson from 1819 News.
Alrighty.
Who will be in at 10 o'clock both today and tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
And then April Marie filling in for Leland from 2 until 6.
Alrighty then.
So just so y'all know that.
So we're the only OG
We're the only
people.
live show today. Well,
we're all
everybody
live.
else is live,
Yeah.
but we're
Barely.
the only regular programming.
Regular.
That's
the rest
me
are
and you, regulars.
irregular
Yeah.
programming the rest of the day. Gotcha. Well, it's summertime, and you're going to notice that some people are going to be taking vacations, myself included, Valerie included.
Yep.
Some days we're going to be gone. It's going to be okay. You're not ever going to just have dead air here.
No, we hope not.
We can avoid it.
Yeah, at all costs.
Work Trucks is downtown at 2324 3rd Avenue South. If you're in looking for a work truck for your business, could be that you need a delivery van or a box truck for delivery, or maybe you're looking for something to carry the tools around from job site to job site. You're going to find exactly what you're looking for at Work Trucks because they have over 100 vehicles on the lot. You can find them online, worktruckswithανXLLC.com, and track down what you're looking for there. Every single truck has got the number of miles on it, has got the low price that is on it, and, of course, they've all been through a 125-point inspection. You can trade, finance, get an extended warranty. These guys have been in the truck business for a long time, 30-plus years now. Yep, 30-plus years in that same location, and they really do believe that they have got the best pre-owned work trucks in America. They're certainly the Southeast #1 pre-owned work truck dealer. Stop by and find out what I'm talking about, or visit them online, worktruckswithανXLLC.com, or downtown at 2324 3rd Avenue South, where they are all about trucks. Okay, I got two complete morons in the news for you. One, we just heard about a little bit on 1819 News. A man facing charges after a traffic stop led officers to finding cocaine in his vehicle. This happened last Friday, Juneteenth. Agents with the West Alabama Narcotics Task Force stopped a black Ford 350 that was towing a black gooseneck trailer. The driver had failed to maintain a lane while driving near the 70-mile marker on Interstate 2059, Tuscaloosa County. Agents reportedly spoke with Oswaldo de la Cruz Gutierrez.
That's pretty good, Richard.
The only person inside the truck. Agents were issuing a warning citation for the lane violation when Tuscaloosa Police Department K-9 Baki arrived on the scene.
Oh, boy, now it's trouble.
According to the court records, Gutierrez told agents that they could search the vehicle during the stop. K-9 Baki did a plain air sniff around the truck, indicated near the tailgate of the truck and the gooseneck of the trailer. Agents did a probable cause search of the truck and trailer. They found a black backpack under the spare tire of the gooseneck going into the bed of the truck.
And is this where he says, I don't know how that got there. That's not mine.
Actually, at that point, he said nothing. He refused. I need a lawyer.
Quickly.
I'm going to need a lawyer here, please. Thank you very much. Backpack had 14.2 pounds of cocaine. 14.2 pounds of cocaine. That's for personal use. That's just mine. I'm not doing anything with that. I'm just using it myself. No. Unlikely. Look, I did the math on this last night.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
Well, at the rate that cocaine used to go back when I was a coke fiend, this is over $500,000 worth of cocaine. And that's before they, as they say in the parlance, step on it. If this was pure and had not yet been cut with anything, could easily have been $1 million worth of cocaine that they just gave to Oswaldo to stick under the spare tire on the gooseneck as it went into the truck, and then, not be able to maintain a lane while he's driving. What are you doing?
Yeah, you got to drive like
cocaine,
like grandma. That's what you need to do. Between the lines, 10 and 2, speed limit, Maybe under the speed limit, just a tidge.
Yeah.
Don't give him any reason to pull you over.
As our friend Catherine, the lawyer, says, don't break the law while you're breaking the law.
That's right. That's a very, very good motto.
Mm-mm-mm.
But if you're not breaking the law, you don't have to worry about not
That's
breaking
true.
the law.
You can
know
break
what I
the
mean?
law all you want. If you're not breaking the law, you'll be
Not
fine.
breaking the law.
Gutierrez refused to answer any questions, was arrested for trafficking cocaine and failure to affix a tax stamp, which is just a way that they can get you twice.
Yee.
The cocaine did not have a tax stamp. If you went in to get it, I need a tax stamp for my cocaine.
Really?
Well, can we see the cocaine? Yeah, sure. Okay, now you think that's kind of a moron. Oh, no. No. The Lord of the Idiots is going to have to step aside because there's a new queen in town.
Oh, a queen.
This one out of Polk
Yes.
County, Florida.
Mm.
A woman was arrested. Let me just tell you the story from the beginning.
Yes,
okay?
we need a bell,
Mm.
you know, when we have like stupid things that go on, it would just ding, ding.
48-year-old Gina Redding passed a roadblock that was set up while utility
Ding. You
crews
just hit one.
were working on power lines.
Right.
Had a roadblock set up, and she drove around it, drove past
She
it.
was in a hurry, Richard.
Redding allegedly drove past a deputy station to redirect traffic. She was stopped at the other end of the closed road by another deputy and given a ticket.
Mm.
Redding was not happy that she got a ticket, so she followed the deputy's patrol vehicle and called 911.
Oh, no. How dumb.
The sheriff's deputy guy by the name of Grady Judd, no, I'm sorry, he's the actual sheriff, Grady Judd said, she decides, I'll just dial 911 because I don't like this traffic ticket.
Oh, no.
Redding
This
was pulled
is-
over again for unlawful misuse of 911.
Ding,
She was arrested and cited for illegally tinted windows.
ding, ding.
During a standard inventory search of her vehicle, deputies found marijuana.
Oh, no. Ding, 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 ding.
But that didn't explain why
Oh,
she's
no.
acting like this,
Oh.
Judd said.
There's more.
When Redding was being booked into the Polk County Jail, she went through a body scanner which detected a foreign object. Here's Grady Judd.
Oh, no.
What we found in her Virginia,
Right.
28 bags of fentanyl.
Oh, ding, 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 girl. You're so dumb.
She says she doesn't deal fentanyl, but it would certainly explain her conduct. We didn't visit Virginia any further. We just put her in jail.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yikes is right.
Wow. I mean, what in the... Hello, 911. I didn't like this traffic ticket I just got. You are transporting drugs, lady. What are you thinking?
Wait a minute. 20,
Take your ticket and
28
go.
bags of
28 bags.
fentanyl.
28 bags.
Moron.
Golly.
If any of those had leaked at all, she'd be
Oh,
dead.
in a heartbeat.
She'd be dead. Dead as a door.
Well, that's probably one of the dumbest things you could ever do.
I would
On
think.
top of everything
I
else
was
she
gonna
did.
say.
I don't know which one's the more. Well, no. I mean, that one could take your life. That would be
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's
that-
probably it.
Be way up there. Here's number one. Don't be transporting fentanyl in any crevice in your body at all. That's number
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
Number two, when you get to the roadblock because they're working on power line, stop.
You better.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, follow the law.
Mm-hmm. If for some reason you don't stop and you work your way around that and they stop you and give you a ticket,
Well, you just got lucky.
don't call 911.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Understand
could you
everything you got in your
imagine?
car, take the ticket, say, thank you, officer, and go.
You imagine being this woman and trying to explain this story to somebody. Well, let me tell you how the day started.
Yeah.
Forget that. How did it end? Oh, that's right.
How
You're in jail.
How stupid could you be?
Her lawyer's got to be just like slapping his head, just like,
How do I get her out of this?
I don't think there's a. We're going to plead guilty. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get you out of this by pleading guilty, you moron. Great googly moogly. Parrot Structural Services, parrotss.com, 668-2626. When the foundation starts to shift or give way, you need some serious help, and guys that have got the experience and the integrity that are going to come out and be able to help you with that. And Parrot Structural are those guys. 50 years plus in the business for Top Dog Mike. And then everybody else that he hires, he makes sure that they have plenty of experience as well. It's important that they not run across anything they haven't seen before or don't know what they're doing. So he only gets the best of the best to work on his team, and they are the best of the best. So whether you're looking at a foundation slippage or you're looking at a slab jacking job, some grout pumping, a sidewalk or a driveway that's gone cattywampus on you, these are the guys you need to talk to. 668-2626. Online at parrotss.com. They are licensed, bonded, insured, and yes, they are E-Verify compliant. I saw a picture of Lou Gramm the other day. Woof.
We're all getting older, Richard.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting older.
I realized the last time I talked to him or saw him was 20 years ago. And that 20 years has been very, very hard on Lou. I on the other
Too
hand,
much partying?
I look exact. No, Lou has a head injury that he had, a brain tumor, actually.
Did he?
Yeah, and so he does not speak terribly well, can still sing like a bird. Still sing like a bird.
That's wild.
And he still pops up. He's working with Foreigner, and he does a few songs on the tour. They're doing their final, big farewell thing that is going to go on forever. But he pops out and does a few tunes. I think they bring back a couple of other original members now and then to sing or to play whatever it is they play. But look, I look exactly the same as I did 20 years ago.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm
I don't know how you do that.
Stunningly handsome. And Lou looks like he belongs in an aquarium. It's not his fault. He's just,
Aw.
yeah.
Now you're going to make me go look for a picture of him.
Go look him up and be horrified.
Mm.
8:20 with Dixon and Fighting on Talk 99.5.
Goodness gracious. All right, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. Let's do it. Let's get out on a boat. Why not? Great time to do it with Rodney's Marine. And don't forget, Suzuki has a 7-year limited warranty, and Rodney's Marine is offering that to you right now. It's normally 5 years, but through July 2nd, when you get a boat or you uppower your Suzuki engine, you get that 7-year warranty. Pretty nice.
July 2nd, by the way, is 1 week from today. So you have exactly that long to take advantage.
And do it.
Yeah. Get on it. Now, look, you're going to find great people at Rodney's Marine. You're going to find in-house financing if that's what you want, low monthly payments, a very affordable boat with the Suzuki Power attached to it, of course, and everything you could ever possibly imagine in the realm of accessories. If you already have a boat and you want to glom onto some of those accessories, you can either buy them and have them put them on, or you can put them on yourself if you're so inclined. Rodney's is always going to be helpful in that way. If you need a fix on your boat, Rodney's Marine, the Boat Whisperers, a great staff there, fantastic bays, everything, all the tools, everything you could possibly hope for. You need not worry about that. Rodney's Marine has got you covered 6 ways from Sunday.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have to be on Lake Logan Martin and Cropwell out that way, Pell City area, to use Rodney's Marine as a service or to purchase your boat. But because here's the thing, Rodney will deliver the boat wherever you are. All across central Alabama, there's some beautiful lakes. He's like, no problem. We'll put it on a trailer and get it to you or where you need it. And if you need service on the boat, well, they can take care of that as well. Rodney's Marine, though, is located off of Highway 231 in Cropwell. 525-1500 is the number. Follow them on Facebook and visit their website, rodneysmarine.com. But don't forget to take a part of that 7-year warranty on the Suzuki engines. You got to do it, and do it before July 2nd. Wow. That's quite a picture, Richard.
And that's not even a recent picture of Lou Gramm. That one's from a few years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Bless his heart.
I know. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart.
Like you said, we're all getting older.
I know.
Turns out Jim Messina's 78. Did you know that?
I did.
I had no
I almost
idea.
guessed that.
And now, it's Dixon and Vining's top 3 things you need to know.
Well, President Trump has said that the U.S. is ready with aid for Venezuela. What's going on in Venezuela? Well, pretty bad earthquakes. I mean, really bad earthquakes, back-to-back earthquakes. That happened early, really last night into early this morning. Estimates, dozens dead, hundreds injured. That number is going to completely change based on just some of the video that we have seen. I showed you a video this morning, Richard, of 2 guys in a boat off the coast, and they were filming just as the earthquake was happening, and you saw building after building after building crumble all along the coast. There is tremendous destruction in Venezuela right now, and that death toll will certainly, we don't wish it, but it's going to go up.
Oh, yeah.
Damage has been reported in the capital of Caracas, and search crews are now going through the rubble to try to find survivors. An initial magnitude 7.2 earthquake struck just after 6 p.m. Eastern Time. 39 seconds later, a magnitude 7.5 quake struck. Donald Trump said on Truth Social that he has instructed all agencies of our government to get ready to move quickly to be there for the people of Venezuela. But you will see, if you get on any type of social media, especially X, there is a lot of video coming out of Venezuela about how bad it really is there.
Yeah, it's quite astounding. You know, as is so often the case in these South American countries. Their building codes are just not as strong as they are here in the United States. So you'll have a lot more rubble, a lot more stuff falling down, and far more victims. And right now, they, of course, are frantically digging through some of that rubble to see if there's anybody still left alive in some of those areas. As you say, there's no choice but for the. I'll put it this way: the death toll ain't going down from here. It's going up, and probably going up a lot. 2 earthquakes of that magnitude, 39 seconds apart.
That's bad.
I can't even imagine.
No, I can't either. President Trump met with Republicans at the Capitol yesterday, and things got a little bit loud during that meeting after he canceled the signing of the housing bill. Everybody had first expected that he was going to sign that, saying that he wouldn't sign it until Congress passed the Save America Act, which, of course, is to make our elections more secure. Trump was also challenged over the handling of the war with Iran. This, for the most part, is Cassidy, who's the one that's upset with Donald Trump, so now he's just kind of nitpicking everything. Trump took to Truth Social, said that we need the Save America Act because he considers it to be a national emergency. It would require proof of citizenship, seems pretty simple, and to register to vote with a photo ID to cast a ballot. Democrats claim it is an assault on voting rights, which seems absolutely ridiculous. Trump and many conservatives say that the act is needed to protect elections, and I tend to agree exactly what he's saying. Let's hope that we get this passed. But Trump's refusal to sign the housing bill is kind of symbolic. Under the U.S. Constitution, a bill becomes law 10 days after if the president neither signs nor vetoes it while Congress is in session. So that's what happens with that. Not that big a deal that he didn't sign it, but, you know, he was trying to make a point. Look, guys, the housing bill is fine. The Save America Act is 10 times more important.
Yeah, far more important. And interestingly, in his Truth Social post about it, he still refers, Elizabeth Warren was the original author of this bill. It got changed, of course, and added on to as it went along, but Elizabeth Warren still refers to her as Pocahontas. I mean, all these years later, he's still calling her Pocahontas. We've long
the gift
since
that keeps on giving, really.
forgotten the whole, like, she thought she was Indian. We've brushed that under the rug.
You know what? You know why
Donald
he's
Trump.
doing it? So she never does something as dumb as that again. It's a
she-
constant reminder of don't be so stupid.
She can't help herself.
That's
but
why
I mean,
every time Donald Trump says that, it's him saying, don't be stupid again, Elizabeth.
he's hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit with that man. He's not going to let that go.
Makes me laugh. All right, algae and vandals have led to some new tactics for the poor reflecting pool that we're trying so hard to get it looking beautiful again in D.C. This is all ahead of the July 4th celebrations for her 250th birthday. So now a fence has gone up, and this will give workers a chance to get things done without anybody doing anything to it. New cameras with tracking and intrusion detection have been installed, as well as loudspeakers. They use some hydrogen peroxide as well to get the pool looking a little cleaner, a little nicer, maybe killing some of that algae and sprucing it up. But they're just having a heck of a time with this thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's a good idea that they have some means there to catch people in the act. But you know what we really need is, you remember in the original RoboCop, we had ED 209, intruder alert. Drop your weapon.
On the speakers, that's what we need.
We just need that thing out there ready to just take people out. If you touch the pool, you go down. It's just that simple.
I like it. You know, on Ring cameras, you got speakers. You got microphones and speakers, and you can, you know, ask people what they're doing. Why are they taking your package off your front porch? Hey, put that package
Who
down.
do you think you are? Knock it off.
Yeah.
I sometimes talk to my dogs.
Do you?
I get a little.
What do you say to them?
Get off the sofa.
Do you say, do you want a treat?
No.
Are you that mean?
No, I wouldn't
No.
do that.
It's time for dinner. Are you hungry? You want some food?
I can't stand these videos of people teasing dogs. It makes me crazy.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
No.
That's not
It's
cool.
bad enough that they hear your voice.
Yeah.
Because they think, oh, he's home.
Dad's home.
Yeah.
My favorite person in the world.
Wait, where is he?
They're right. And then they follow me around when I do get home. They're just kind of like, hey, what are you doing now? Are you going? Oh, you're going to the bathroom? Can we come with you? No. What's wrong with you?
It's so sweet.
I know.
It takes me about 3 minutes of just loving on Lucy when I come through the door just to get her calmed down.
Oh, yeah, because I got that times 3.
Uh-huh.
They're all just like, he's here. This is the greatest thing. I was gone for 20 minutes. I know. We love you so much. Oh, my God. We have no sense of time.
Yeah. Is that really true?
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you.
They do have sense of time when it comes to feeding. Maybe it's just because their stomach growls.
Well, sometimes, But like I will feed the dogs and go out for the evening. So they'll know if I'm feeding them early, like 4:30, 4:15, something like that. I'll give them a little food and I'll walk out the door. I'll come back at 9, 10, 11, 12. The food is still there because they're like, this may be the last food we ever see. We don't know when
That's
he's coming
funny
back.
Your dogs do that. My dog will eat it in a
Never-
heartbeat.
just
It
eat it
doesn't
all
matter.
up. No.
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
here it is as I'm going out the door. It's gone.
Once I get back, then they do that. They feel free to eat. They're like, oh, we could have starved to death. Thank God he came back. I was gone for 4 hours.
That's amazing.
And
3
we thought
dogs.
it was
They
a
just,
lifetime. We had no idea. I think
Poor things.
Cersei's getting a little old. She's showing signs of the old lady, the barking at nothing thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it happens.
Mhm.
8:35. Dixon Divining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. We got a nice Wednesday. Somebody opened the window shade while I was out. I see. Somebody break in and do that, Valerie? Or?
It's been open for a little bit.
Really?
Just now noticed?
I'm not that bright, I think is the word I'm looking for. I'm not that bright. I don't know if you've noticed that or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it does look lovely out there. And,
Yeah, it's going to be nice today.
A chance of rain this afternoon, but not a big one, and a high of 88. It only goes up from here, so you want to, enjoy the 88. If you think 88 is bad, you're really going to hate tomorrow and the next day. But we are drying out.
Yeah.
And that's good news. I'm rather fond of the drying. I'm keeping an eye on the humidity inside my house because all my dehumidifiers have got little numbers on them.
Everything working well?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
We're almost down to 50%. If I can get it down below 50, man, that would be golden, I think, because the high humidity is what really exacerbates the breathing problems. HHM Roofing and Construction is a company that is, we're talking full service. When I say full service, what exactly does that mean? It means if you need your roof replaced, they can do it. If you need, like you're building from the ground up or you're putting an addition on and you need a roofer, roof installation. How about just a roof inspection? Just somebody to come by and take a look at it and see what's going on with your roof. Roof maintenance. Maintenance is kind of a big thing. You need somebody who's going to come by, take a look. There's a program that you can get on for a low yearly fee. They will be happy to come by and make sure every year or every month, however often it takes, that your roof is in great shape. And if it's not, then they'll do whatever it takes to make sure that it stays in great shape. Obviously, there's roof repairs. You don't always need a whole new roof. Sometimes you just need some new shingles or some new rolled roofing put on, or sometimes you got to build it from the inside out, whatever. They do all of that, plus emergency roofing services. That is a full-service company, my friends, with all 5-star reviews across the board. HHM Roofing and Construction can be counted on to do the job right the first time, every time. And if it's not right, by God, they'll make it right, and they'll do so quickly. 396-7077, 396-7077, or easier to remember, hhmroofs.com, hhmroofs with an S.com. Okay? Larry says, good morning. I know Richard is a huge fan of Taco Bell, and yesterday I noticed they brought back the enchilada.
Oh.
I don't know if that's been brought up on the show. Of course it has. Longtime fan Larry from Harlingen, Texas. Thank you for listening.
From Texas.
From beautiful
Wow.
Texas,
Thanks, Larry.
We appreciate you. Yes, we have talked about the enchilada coming back. It was not my favorite item.
What's your favorite
back
item?
in the day? Oh, my favorite item is still probably a standard chicken quesadilla. I could eat 5 of those in a single sitting, but I don't.
You want to.
I want to, but they're addictive to me. Maria says, I wish they could just leave the picture, from 20 years ago. I know. I agree. This is why after I've seen a group and I really love them, if they do a great job, I don't go see them again.
Leave it alone.
Yeah. Because you never know how, if they stink, you're going to be like, that's what I'm left with. I hate that.
And you'll be so mad you did that.
Would you like the Jeff joke of the day?
Okay.
Someone
You
broke
seemed
in.
uncertain.
Only because I looked.
Oh, you know it already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Someone broke into my house last night and stole my limbo trophy. How low can you go?
Again, dad joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 days in a row. Apparently, he was inspired by your question of the day.
guess
Apparently. Although you notice a lot of his jokes are really dad jokes, if you think
In a lot of ways, but this one, I mean, the last couple of them have been very, not, they've been very apparent that they are. Some of them are hidden a little
Get
bit.
it?
I think you helped too with that inflection, Richard.
Dad joke, apparent dad joke. Get it?
Like
Yeah.
that?
Come on, there you go.
See what you did?
That's funny. That's quality stuff right there. My parents were very strict. They wouldn't let me have a skateboard when I was a kid. So after they went to sleep, I snuck downstairs. I got a hammer and a board, and I beat them to death. And the foster parents were like, let's get you a skateboard.
That is
So
awful,
that was good.
Richard. That's terrible. What's the matter with you?
That's a Jeff joke of the day right
no,
there.
that's not a Jeff
As it
joke.
should
be.
Now, Jeff, don't listen to that.
That's the kind of Jeff. That's
I'd
the kind
rather
of jokes
have,
I'd like to
I'd
be
rather
hearing.
have a limbo joke than that. Good heavens.
How about this? Las Vegas, Nevada. Man sits down at a slot machine. 3 minutes later, he's $10 million richer. An unidentified male tourist from Atlanta
10 million
was said to have won a jackpot worth $10,292,912.32
on a slot machine?
while playing an IGT Megabucks machine at the Westgate Las Vegas Hotel Casino. Yeah, what they do is they have these progressive slot machines. The more nobody wins it, the higher the value goes.
Those are the ones you should play.
Well, $5 wager.
Mm-hmm.
So it's $5 per pull. That's woof.
That's how you get the money up to the $10
Yeah.
million.
Exactly. But you got to show up with a lot of money and be willing to lose it and play it, hardcore. I don't even like playing dollar machines. If I'm playing a slot machine, which I don't usually, it's going to be like a quarter machine.
Well, I told you I went to Vegas, played a nickel machine, and won $900. $950-something.
That was a lot.
It was.
On a nickel
I mean, it was like
machine.
ding, 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 ding. I was like, whoa, what is this?
Were the nickels coming out? Was it
no,
that long
it was
ago?
just, it was making,
Okay.
it
Yeah. Okay.
it tells you and then it gives you a little sheet.
I went to see the Grateful Dead in Las Vegas in 1984. And they were playing at the Aladdin. A friend of mine was a big Deadhead. She's like, come on, you got to see these guys. And I'd been listening to the Grateful Dead quite a bit of late. And I was like, oh, yeah, I want to see them. I'd love to see them. This is a classic lineup, my favorite, Brett Midland on keyboard. And so we go there to the Aladdin. It was one of the few places that didn't have a strike at the time. All of the casinos were striking. So everybody was gambling at the casino, at the Aladdin Casino, because their dealers showed up and their bartenders showed up and people could get drinks and whatever. So the place was pretty full. And a ton of deadheads descend upon the place, which you have to see to appreciate. And I didn't have a lot of money. So I took like a $5 and went and got nickels to play a nickel slot machine while we were waiting for the show to begin, which was a couple hours away. And I realized I could play more than one machine at a time because there weren't that many people playing the nickel machines. So I was playing 3 machines at a time. I was walking down, just plunk, 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 pull, pull, pull. One of them pays off, and it was like $45. And it was in the era when it actually did kick out the nickels.
Yeah, that
So,
makes a lot of noise.
I mean, it was insane. One of them was paying out $45. Another one was paying out $20 at the same time. And it was just a mountain of nickels. I was like, oh, my God, what am I going to do here? So they had these buckets, and I picked up a bucket, and I started filling. I filled up 2 buckets with nickels. And then there was a line where you could go cash out. But it was as long as could be because everybody in town was at the Aladdin, and I couldn't get there, and the concert's about to start. So I just started walking around to other deadheads and go, grab a handful of nickels, take these, because I can't take them in there with me.
Yeah.
And I did pack some into my pocket to play later. But for the most part, I ended up with the original $5 back in my pocket. I gave away the other $60 because I couldn't get to the cashier.
That's pretty wild.
That was sad.
Well, that was nice.
Another time I was
You
playing in Philadelphia. Won $1,300 on a slot machine, and they came and paid me out. They paid it in cash. I thought that was interesting. I thought I was going to get a check, but they do make you fill out a form and sign it and be like, "This is for the taxes." Anyway,
Is that how they sound?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then I sat back down at the same machine and kept playing, and they were like, "What are you doing?"
You're crazy.
I was like,
yeah.
I said, it was won once and could win again pretty quickly. I have no idea. Another $400 paid off in about 6 more pulls.
pretty good.
Another $400.
Yeah.
And the reason I do that is because I think about the guy that walked away from this machine 3 minutes before it paid off $10 million.
Don't
Think
you
about
know?
that.
Yeah, he may have been on it for hours dumping $5 bills in it.
Yeah, could
you
have
never
been.
know.
Yeah, absolutely
That's
insane.
what's kind of fun.
It was one of the largest slot
But
jackpots ever awarded at the
when I
Westgate,
was
Las
I
Vegas.
did the Vegas trip, I literally waited. It was kind of busy in the hotel that I was in, and I watched this woman get up from one of the nickel slots, and I was like, well, I'm just going to sit down right there.
Yep.
Because she didn't win anything, and I was like, okay. But it's kind of like once again playing lottery numbers.
Sure.
You don't. There's no way.
There was
You
a
can
time.
never tell.
There was a time, and I go back to that, nickel machine with me in the Aladdin. Each machine was individual. It actually sat solo on a countertop where you could either sit and play or stand and play, but they weren't connected to each other. And they weren't connected to any centralized location or anything. They were each individual machines. They were all programmed to pay out at different times in various ways. A certain number of pulls would eventually get you to that payout, Now, they're all locked down on the countertop. All the wires run together. They all go to some centralized location. I have a feeling, and I don't know that this is true. Somebody who listens and knows more about this may be able to say it. I have a feeling there could be people up there looking down and going, she's kind of hot. Give her a payout. Just go ahead and hit the button to make sure that she gets a couple of $100.
Or I feel
whatever.
sorry for that guy.
Yeah.
He's been in here for 3 days.
Right.
and hasn't won anything.
Or this guy's never winning anything. I don't like his looks. Don't let whatever machine he's on doesn't pay. You know,
Let's hope that's not the case.
But
Let's hope it's all chance.
I gotta believe it can. I gotta believe they can do that if they want to. It's a little frightening. And the thing that I really hate hearing about is when somebody gets a payout and they go, "No, that was a glitch."
No. I will get an attorney on that one. What do you mean a glitch? The glitch is I won.
That has stood up in court more times than you would believe.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is. It's not fair.
No.
But they're like, Your Honor, we know when this machine was supposed to pay out, and it wasn't this time.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah,
what do you mean you know?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean they know because it's all connected. Like I said, they know what they're doing. They're not stupid.
See, I don't like it. It should all be random. Yes. Random.
The odds
even in Vegas.
The odds are always in the house's favor. Always. 8:45 with Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. These guys put on a great concert. You forget how many hits Loverboy had until you actually see them in concert and you go, oh, I know that. Oh, I know that song too. Oh, I know that song. I know all these songs. The price of a barrel of oil is now just about $70.
All right.
I'm going to go
We
buy
were at
2 after
77.
work. I'm going
Are
to go
you?
buy a couple, yeah. Just take them home with me.
Come on, gas prices
on to
down,
'em.
down.
Yeah.
Bring them down.
Apparently, it's about 25 cents per gallon for every $10 a barrel of oil drops. So if we can get that thing down below 60, we could be looking at, let me see, it was at 338, 325,
Get it under 3.
315. Yeah, I
And
would love to get
people
that.
will start breathing a
Get
little
back
bit.
down. 265 would be nice.
Yeah, sigh
Emma,
of relief.
I'd be real happy with 265.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I say that when 265 gets here, I'm like, come on, 240. It is Dixon and Vining on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. Yeah, it's occasionally we feel the need to catch people doing things right. I want to point out that Steve has not had to be reminded about the YouTube button all morning long.
Thanks for the jinx.
Not one time.
I see what you did.
No,
Should have waited till after the show. Another hour and 10 minutes.
then we wouldn't be on the air. I couldn't give him kudos on the air.
Tomorrow.
I'm giving him kudos.
Save
now.
it for tomorrow.
He's not going to screw it up. I believe in him.
He just said
Either
you messed him up.
he's not going to screw it up, or his middle name's not Horatio.
And it is not.
Oh, well, never mind that.
Don't start that rumor.
That's a great name. You should adopt it.
Horatio.
Yeah. Joe Daddy says, guys and gals, are we all in agreement that we're still waiting on pins and needles that either today or tomorrow we'll get the SCOTUS ruling on birthright citizenship? Yeah.
They're talking about maybe today,
Maybe today.
maybe tomorrow.
Frankly, more likely tomorrow. Like I said, they've got this flair for the dramatic that I find very annoying.
And I explained it yesterday. It's not flair. It's like we got to get the heck out of
That's
Dodge
true.
on this
That's
one.
right. We got to drop
Get
it
the
and then
car
run.
running because we're going to throw off the robe and into the car and off to the airport.
Well, it's not going to make Joe Daddy or me happy, most likely. My opinion is that having heard the arguments about it, they are going to rule for the status quo. And also, I think none of this is supposed to come into play, okay? Absolutely none of this. Just like your politics aren't supposed to come into play. But you're a strict constructionist, or you're someone who wants to be loosey-goosey in the interpretation. You want to be the Al Gore, the Constitution is a living, breathing document. No, it's not. It changes when we change it. We can amend it, but it does not change just because we want it to. That's not how that works. The Constitution is right there in black and white, and it's very clear. And that's why these judges are there to, make sure that everybody interprets it properly. And there are 3 of them who consistently get it wrong. But I also believe that the Supreme Court looks at it and says, we're going to go down in history as the court that overturned Roe versus Wade. Do we need another big one on our record? Do we need to overturn birthright citizenship? Or, is that just biting off more than we can chew and it's, a little bit more, it's too controversial or whatever? I don't know. I don't know that that's what happens, but I do find it kind of odd. By all, rights, Obamacare should have been found unconstitutional. The Affordable Care Act should have been found unconstitutional. Instead, John Roberts not only changed the law to make it constitutional, but later said, well, it's my job to find a way to make these things work. No, it's not. No, it's not. So, I just shake my head at a lot of this stuff, and I really don't anticipate that they're going to make another big sweeping change to the way Americans live. It's always been that if you're born on American soil, you're an American citizen. Now our goal is to try to make sure that fewer foreign-born people are, giving birth on American soil.
Well, because again, 30, 40, 50 years ago, that made sense. Now it's being abused. It's being abused.
Oh, yeah.
There's no other way to say it
Absolutely.
than people use it as a loophole, and that's not what it was intended for. So is it up to the Supreme Court justices to figure that out? No, they should stick by the Constitution and what it says.
Yep.
And if we need to amend the Constitution to fix what's going on, then that's probably what we need to do. So as much as we all looking at this, want it to go a certain way, the only way we're going to be able to do that if we want these judges to rule in the correct way, and that's to follow the Constitution.
Well,
and if they follow it
yeah.
the way that it's written, then it's going to, again, probably be left up to making an amendment to the Constitution.
We could be getting an answer in as little as 5 or 6 minutes. So
hang on.
Keep an ear to the ground
Hang
and
on.
your nose to the grindstone and your shoulder to the wheel, and
All those things.
try to get any work done at that point. Venezuelan earthquake, says McGee. Nicolas Maduro's crying in his cell, thinking he could have put all that foreign relief money in his personal offshore bank account. Yeah, probably. Probably. Cindy in Alabaster. Richard, what indoor pet cameras do you use? Does it require subscription to view live? Have SD card or playback? Wanting to get some for my dogs. Thanks. I just use a Ring
camera. I've got the same thing.
Ring camera, you can get a subscription or not get a subscription. You can view it live. I have a subscription so that I can go back and look at stuff later.
One of the solos, like I've got 3 attached, and then I've got a solo that I can move around. Sometimes I'll leave it in the garage, just to check on things in the garage, make everything, doors are closed and whatnot. Other times you go out of town and you can put it in the house, move it around inside the house.
Sure.
And you've got one inside,
got one inside.
monitors the dogs.
I got 4 outside.
Yep.
Drew says the Mexi Melt is the best thing Taco Bell has. Do they still have the Mexi Melts? I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't usually get it. I never get the beef from Taco Bell because I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what the chicken is either, but I like it better.
Really?
There was a rumor years ago that Taco Bell was serving kangaroo meat. Remember that?
Oh, man.
They were not. It was not kangaroo meat. It was regular old ground beef with some additives in it. Yes, Steve?
Meximelt officially discontinued in 2019. They did do a short comeback in 2024, but no.
That's sad.
It's not a regular part of their menu.
Alrighty then. Patrick says, I can't remember the name of it. It's not Lareus, I don't think, but it's beside O'Reilly's in Summerton. They've got a brisket quesadilla, and oh my God, it is so good. All right, so go to O'Reilly's in Summerton, and the Mexican restaurant next door to it, that's the place you want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh, you have a terrible sense of humor. We're not going to allow you to send any of that nonsense to us. Jerry says, dang, Richard, somewhere out there, there's a screwed-up kid whose parents won't let him have a skateboard looking for a hammer and a board. Don't blame me. Oh, I almost forgot. Oh, this is Sean talked about the Brazilian, the game between Brazil and Scotland, and how a psychic had claimed that there was going to be a UFO mothership that was going to appear above the stadium. And this was a Brazilian psychic who had a history of getting a lot of things right. Well, the game took place and no mothership showed up, and Scotland lost. They didn't care. They had a great time drinking and carrying on. I mean, you play Brazil.
That's going to be a party.
That's another team that I kind of go, could they get knocked out before they reach the U.S.? Is there some way that we could not have to play them? I mean, we want the easiest path possible toward the higher levels. I do not want to play England. I do not want to play Argentina. I don't want to play Brazil. And as I recall, 8 years ago, I think it was the men's German team that knocked us out, and then they won the whole thing. If I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken. It's 8 years.
9 o'clock tonight.
9 o'clock.
Richard's going to stay up for it.
I'm going to try.
You're going to be a zombie tomorrow.
I'm a zombie right now.
What is that, about 3 hours?
It's about 2, actually. Because it's 90 minutes of play plus whatever extra time, and there's a halftime break in there of about 15 minutes or so. They're putting breaks at the quarters now as well because these guys need water and stuff. But that's World Cup stuff. Usually they play for 45 straight minutes. And then they take a break, and they play for 45 more straight minutes, plus whatever extra time they have to add for penalties and whatnot. So it is Dixon Dividing on Talk 99.5 and Talk995.com. Steve's got a turn. He'll be using it in the next hour to inform you about something, educate you. Probably, I think his middle name is going to be a topic of conversation today.
Maybe.
Or not.
Maybe not.
I am going to find this middle name one way or the other, come hell or high water. I'm not going to pay him for it either. I refuse to do it. I'm going to call.
You can pay me for it.
I bet. Oh, that's right. You do know it because you're the boss.
What if we go look it up?
I'd have to look it up.
What if we just call Karen?
We could do that. Karen, what's his middle name?
Come on.
Karen will
Text
ask
us,
you for
Karen.
money.
Spill it, Karen.
Come on.
She'll ask you for money too, trust me.
I'll get you some dark chocolate.